Hi guys, welcome to Cake Buzz, and today I just want to teach you how to make Claire Bowman's cake lace. This is an elegant decoration for any cake. I mean, you would really knock people's socks off with this. I know that you've seen this on cakes on like Pinterest and other things like that. If you're studying cakes or want to know how to do it, I mean, this is not that hard, guys. I mean, it is pretty simple, really. And you would think that it would be really difficult. And people are really going to think that it's hard. So what we'll need today is the cake lace. It comes in a little bucket like this, and there's two parts of it. There's the powder part, which is this. And then you have this liquid part. And you'll have to have a silicone mold. This one is actually the Tiffany Lace by Claire Bowman. I don't know if you can see that there. But they do make cake molds and cake lace molds in all kinds of different shapes and sizes and designs. And they're not this brand, but you can still buy them at hobby stores and places like that. So besides that, you'll need some water, some measuring spoons, a cake scraper like this, an offset spatula like this one, and I'm going to use a little bit of food coloring. So I have some food coloring and a toothpick for that, and then you'll have to have your mixer. So let's go ahead and just get started. So we need 3 tablespoons of the water. So we're just going to add it right into the mixer. Like this. If you find this helpful, guys, please like this video and share it with your friends, and have anybody subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing videos every week, so I just want to make sure that everybody's getting it all, knows how to do it all. So let's just get everybody on board and let's get everybody subscribed, okay? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do 4 tablespoons of the powder. So the powder comes in a plastic bag like this. So I'm just going to rip a little place in the bag there. We're going to do 4 tablespoons. So there's 4. And this up here, and start mixing. We mix this on high for about 2 minutes. So after we've let that mix on high for 2 minutes, we're going to go back in with 1/2 of a teaspoon of this part B, which is the liquid part. And as you can see, it does not take very much. And you will be surprised how much lace this actually makes, just this little bit of the cake lace mixture. So we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna mix this for another 4 to 6 minutes on like a medium. Okay guys, so once we have that done, we've got our mixer, after it's mixed for about 4 or 5 minutes, then we're going to get our mixture and put it out into a bowl like this. Okay, so I have already put my silicone mold on this little baking sheet. I'm just going to leave it on here while I do mine. You don't have to, of course. You can do it just on the counter and then lift it up and put it on there. But you take your offset spatula and get you some of this mixture and just start putting it down into the mold like this. You see? I'm just going to spread it and spread it. Let me angle that just a little bit better so you can see what's happening here. And you want to get plenty of it down in there, all the way to the edge. I I mean, really push it down in there. And I like to go back and forth over it like this and put it on there pretty thick. Tiny little pieces of it on there. So you want to put it on there pretty thick like this. And I mean, really work it back and forth over it. I mean, you can scrape some of it off and look and see how you're doing as far as getting it down in those little crevices. But you really want to work it back and forth several times just to make sure that you have it in every little bit of the mold. And mash down in there really good. Okay. So when we get through with that, we're going to take this blue scraper or any scraper that you have. We're going to go back over. Get off the excess. And then you can really tell. If you have it down in all of the little holes really good, you can tell. And if you don't, then you can work it in with this blue spatula. And when we get through, we have it looking like this. See how all these little holes are filled in? There isn't any little air bubbles popping out. There isn't any of these little lines in here that's not filled in. So you have to get all of those really, really good and filled in. You can lift it off just a little bit. Go on here if you want and take off the excess so you don't bake it. You want to get as much of the cake lace out of this lace as you can out of your mixture, so you don't want to waste any just by leaving it on there. So when we get done with this part, we're going to put it in the oven, your preheated oven, at about 150 to 170 degrees. I have mine on convection, so it's going to get done a little faster. If you don't have convection, then you can put it in there for about 15 minutes on about 150, and that should take care of it. And so we're just going to stick it in the oven right fast, and we'll be right back to show you the finished product. Okay, so we have got our cake lace out of the oven after about 10 minutes. I took the silicone mat like this, still have the cake lace in it when it was warm, and set it in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 minutes. And then it's cooled off. So at this point we just have to get the lace off of the mat. I mean, it looks like it is beautiful. So we're just going to start kind of peeling. I have this mat and I kind of bend. I get a hold of the lace out of it and just kind of bend the mat away from the lace at the same time that I'm taking it off. This lace mold is new, so it has turned my lace a little bit pink, and so I apologize for that. I did not wash it before I started the video. I'm going to start peeling it from the other end now. Just kind of peel it away from it and take it slow. I mean, you don't want to rip it after all this that you've been through to make it. So, be sure to wash your mat before you use it. That way your lace won't be pink if you want it to be white. And so here we are with the finished product. There you go. You see how beautiful that is? It's really flexible. It's not sticky at all. So you'd have to have some glue, food glue, to glue it on the side of your fondant cake, or you can put it on buttercream. Either one you want to do. You can use it in either direction, like this, or you can use it like this. You can lay it flat on top of your cake, or you can use it around the sides. You can use more than one of these. It fits together just perfect. You can trim as you can see, it has kind of a bold end here, but it fits together exactly perfect. If you want to trim that off and use it on the side of your cake and have it go around, it is seamless. You can't even tell. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching me make this cake lace. I hope it helped you, and I hope that you like this video and subscribe if you did. And please comment below if you have any questions or comments or anything like that about this process or any process when it comes to cake decorating. Just ask, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. And also, if you have any suggestions on any videos that you would like to see, let me know. I will take into consideration anything that you want to learn, and we'll learn it together. So just like and subscribe this video, subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching.